In this video, we will see how you can edit IntelliShapes that you have in the catalogs. So I will open the parts group. Perhaps you remember from an earlier video, if you have a part in the scene and then you drag an IntelliShape and drop it on the part, that IntelliShape will be a feature of that part. So I will delete that IntelliShape. If you want to make changes to an IntelliShape that you have in the catalog, you can right-click the IntelliShape, go down here to Edit Catalog Item, and you will enter the scene where the IntelliShape is. And in this scene, the IntelliShape is a part. If you see here in the scene browser, and the IntelliShape has its own IntelliShape. And if you want to make changes to this part visually, it will not affect the icon that you have here in the catalog, because this icon was created when I dragged the cylinder to the catalog and it is just an image. So if I now go to the starter catalog and drag a cut cylinder and drop it here in the center of this part, change the diameter and the depth, then I come over here to close this scene and save it. So now if I go back to the parts group and drag this IntelliShape and drop it here, and this IntelliShape has now turned into a part because of the changes I have made. So I will delete it and go back to the IntelliShape here, right click, go to Edit Catalog Item. So now if we go over to the scene browser, expand the part here, we see that this part has now two features, the original IntelliShape but also a cut cylinder. So that's why it is now treated as a part, because I have made these changes. So I delete the whole. So if you want to make changes to an IntelliShape, it might be, for instance, moving the anchor or change the orientation or the direction of the part so it will fit better when you drag it to the scene. So if you want to make major changes to the IntelliShape, it's better to create such part and then drag it to the catalog. And then you will also get the right look of the icon. So I will close this scene and save it. So now if I drag this IntelliShape when I have removed the hole and drop it here, it will still be treated as a part because of the changes I have made. So now it is a part and it will not be an IntelliShape anymore. So I will remove this part. So if we want to make a hole in an IntelliShape and you want it to continue to be an IntelliShape, you can go to the IntelliShape level on this part and right click, go to IntelliShape Properties. Here you have Shell command. If you select this menu, you can check this box to add shell, and you can also change the wall thickness. I will change it to 2, click OK, and now you have a hole through the part. And you can also change the diameter and it will still have the wall thickness of 2 millimeters. I will change that to 25, like so. Then I come over to the properties. I will change the name here to IntelliShape with a hole. Then I drag this IntelliShape and drop it here in the catalog, and I will delete this part here in the scene, drag another part and drop it here, and then I will add this IntelliShape with a hole and drop it here. So now this IntelliShape with a hole will now be a feature of that part. So another cool thing you can do is if you go to the IntelliShape of this part here and right click, you can go to IntelliShape Properties, and here you have bevel. If you select all intersection edges and then choose blend and add a blend of 2 millimeters, click OK. So now you have a blend added to this IntelliShape. So I will select the IntelliShape, go over to the scene browser, I will change the name here, IntelliShape with a hole - blend. Then I drag this IntelliShape, drop it here in the catalog, and I remove this IntelliShape here in the scene. And then I drag this new IntelliShape and drop it here. So now I have an IntelliShape with a hole and a blend attached to the IntelliShape. So there are many cool things you can do with the catalogs and the IntelliShape properties. So these tools are two of many powerful tools in IronCAD. So I will remove this part from the scene and we will continue in the next video.